Hey there, sorry it's been so long since I last made a video. To be honest, I just haven't felt inspired to make anything. The colouring videos take quite a lot of setting up and time to actually make, and I just haven't felt like making any. Got something in the mail and I wanted to open it on camera and kind of give a little bit of backstory as we go. So let's get this open. Okay, that took a little bit of time, but it's all out now, and this is what I got. Now, for anyone who doesn't know what this is basically a Walkman, but that was the Sony name for it. And you put cassette tapes in, and for anybody who doesn't know what they are, these are what preceded the MP3 players that you all use now. And if you're wondering why the hell do you have one of those when you can just play the music on your phone, simply for nostalgia. My sister actually had one of these. It wasn't this exact make. In fact, I think hers was one of the Sony ones. But I did have one or two tapes which I must have listened to just on our home stereo, which we had back in the day. I wanted to kind of relive that part of my history, so I picked this up. Now, before I open this and kind of test it out, I wanted to show you especially this. This is the first album that I ever bought with my own pocket money when I was a kid. I'm assuming I'll have been about 8 years old. Let's see. Going off of when this was released, it says 1997. So assuming that I bought this around that time, I'll have been 7 or 8, depending on the time of the year. I am well aware that this is not the best album in the world, and also that you can get it digitally, which I have done, which has made me feel all nostalgic, but playing the original format that I owned it in really kicks the nostalgia up to 11. This one is not the actual one from back in the day. I have had to reacquire this, but that's the whole reason why I wanted this. Another tape that I have nostalgia for is this Power Rangers tape, which it says it's the single, but it has 3 songs on each side, so 6 songs in total. That to me is basically an album length for this particular format. And the reason why I wanted this, well, I was a huge Power Rangers fan, still kind of am, for especially the Mighty Morphin era, which is this. But when I was a kid, I was given this tape, not this exact one, but it was the same artwork and all the rest of it. And I was giving it off of a family friend. We used to go down to Wales practically every year, and I seen that they had this tape, and they said that I could have it, and I literally played it out to the point where it would not play anymore. So I highly doubt that this is going to happen with this particular copy. Obviously the tapes do wear out over time, but I'm not going to be playing this as much because it's not going to be my main way of listening to music. This is purely for nostalgia and kind of novelty. I'm still going to be listening to albums on my phone, just digitally. I just wanted the old way that I used to listen to music, and this was the best way to kind of do that, and it takes up so little space as well, which is perfect. Those are the two tapes that I mainly have nostalgia for, but I have been looking for more, and I've got 3 other tapes to show you. Aerosmith, big ones. This is the greatest hits, and you can get this on CD and digital. I highly recommend it. They're a great band. I have had it on CD. I currently only have it in digital and on cassette. I probably will get it on CD as well, just so I have it on multiple formats. Red Hot Chili Peppers, What Hits? This is basically the hits of, I'm going to say, the first 10 years that they were a band. It may be a little bit more than that. But basically it's just a great way to have the hits, so you don't have to make a mixtape yourself, because I actually have no way to do that. I could probably do it with CDs, no problem, but tapes is a little bit trickier, so the hits ones are definitely the way forward. And the last one that I have to show you is the Full Monty soundtrack. Now, you're probably wondering, why the hell do I have that? And to put it simply, the music on it is awesome. The movie itself is pretty good, and it's nothing like what the name suggests, which is kind of the whole appeal of it to me. This one, again, came out in 1997, so I was too young to actually see it when it was new, but I have seen it since, and I love it. I do have a few more coming in the post, and I'll do a video on that when I get them. And with all that said, I am now going to go and open this and test it out, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget, all of my social media stuff is in the description below, and I will see you later. Bye guys.